Alright, it's live. Welcome back to DBacks Swing, episode 5. I think in the last episode I said it was episode 3. It was actually episode 4. I didn't realize I had too many episodes already. Anyways, we're go ahead and pop that off. Oops. Alt tab's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So it's back to draft day. Hooray! Because after this I can finally start playing it. I really need to start a second Dynasty in this game because there's a lot of times I want to play the game, but I don't really have the time to record it. And I'm like, I want to play. What can I do? So, I'll shut up about that. Anyways, so I was just taking a look. That's why I got this up here. I was taking a look at my organization, kind of getting an idea of what we need. The answer was about everything. We're okay at shortstop and second base when we look at our prospects, but about everything else, I'm not going to change it now. Everything else, starting rotation sucks. Bullpen, outside of people already up here, sucks for prospects. First base really sucks. Outfield pretty much all sucked. Third base definitely sucks. So anyways, that is what we got to look at. I mean, hell, look, our second top prospect is Christian Walker. That's all you need to know. I got a big board set up, and that's what took me a couple minutes to get back on here as I was setting up that and hadn't set up my stream. I was like, oh shit, gotta go. So we'll take a quick look at, I just put 20 players on there because I'm just really looking at like early on, and some of these guys will be available late because of my... Okay, that was interesting. Disconnected there on me for a second. Yeah, I don't know quite what that was about. That was kind of weird. I haven't had to disconnect like that before on me. That was interesting. Anyways, so continue draft there, and there's a draft board. You notice there's something already set up there. Turn that filter off. Yeah, I have it set by eye. I've already kind of given you a little hint in what I'm looking at. So, pull up my draft board myself. Number 1's going to be change all players. Sort by potential. There's a few of the ones we're looking at. Hazley. Potential 16 contact, 13 power. Gap power is a little low. Great eye, though, and above average at avoiding strikeouts. And a pretty good fielder. Decent speed, pole hitter, fly ball. That's the only thing that worries me is his last gap power as a pole hitter. If we look at this side, they think he'll be less of a power hitter and more just a contact guy, which really would be concerning as a fly ball hitter to me. But still, he'd get a few out just because of fly ball hitting. So he's one that's on there. I got Skoog as a big one because he just can do everything. Great high work ethic. That's a big thing. I'm definitely happy to see. Again, OSA is not as happy with him, but they have him being a huge home run guy with average everywhere else, which I'd definitely take. But if he can become at that, even that would be really great for us. Likely he'd end up playing catcher or first base. Can't really do a whole lot else. Maybe he could do a third base and just be kind of a third baseman with a lack of range. But the Gage Workman, one of my few high school prospects on there, just because my current skill really doesn't like high school guys. Fly ball hitter as well, but great home run power, good gap power. Well, average gap power, average for void case. Great plate discipline though, and above average contact. Jose has him not having the contact there and everything else being average except his eye, but I'm willing to take a shot on that. And they have him with worse defense than we do. I'm willing to take my shot on that one though. Who else do I have? Luis Gonzalez, this one, just because, well, A, his name's Luis Gonzalez, and we're playing the Diamondbacks. B, gonna have a ridiculously good walk rate, huge contact we're expecting, no power, but don't like he's a ground ball hitter. That's like the one big thing I don't like. He does have high work ethic, that's the other thing, and he's a great fielder with some decent speed. Look over here, they have him even better. They have him actually having home run and gap power as well as a great eye. But we just have him being a great contact hitter, which is fine by me. He'll get on base and he'll get hits. That's all I care about. Let's see. Shift lid isn't on there. All right. Great stuff. Decent movement, decent control. Plus changeup, plus curveball, decent cutter and fastball. Good speed. Always curious and asking questions, which seems good to me. He should be, hopefully. I was thinking it was his personality class, but that just right there tells me that hopefully I'm hoping he'll be a intelligence, maybe a high work ethic type guy. Guy who's gonna be willing to learn. Look at OSA, has him even better with 20 stuff with a plus curveball and a plus changeup. And great movement, which is really important, especially at Chase, because we like to give up home runs. Bit of a home run perk, so granted it used to be more neutral, so you can argue that it's more of a home run perk because of just the team. Who else do I have? Beck I didn't like. Merton I didn't like. Engelbrecht. I feel like his low stamina is an issue, but if he could be stretched out, maybe he could become a he's decent. He could maybe he could become sort of a starter with his 3 pitches, but it's gonna be his stamina's gonna hold him back. But he's kind of a chancer. McKay, his plus fastball and curveball with a above average changeup. Needs better movement, great stuff and control. You see, they have even better stuff and control, so poor movement. Let's see. Well, that kind of gives you an idea. Like I said, I'm going to have to sort through the entire freaking thing to. Green Vaz is one that's on there just because of the amount of pitches he has. They're just ridiculous as stuff. And OSA has him being a much better pitcher than we do. I have him kind of as a chancer type. I'd take a shot on him, but I'm not gonna like go for him right now. If that makes any sense. It's like if he's there, I'll take my shot on him. Who's this guy? Ooh, I kind of like Evan White. Oh, he's a ground ball hitter though. That's probably why I'm not as into him. I don't really want a ground ball hitter, and just because I feel like it's not going to be as conductive to getting hits. Oh, that guy's. Ah, OSA. OSA really loves him. We don't. They do. I want someone a normal or like a line drive guy. I'll take a fly ball guy just because fly balls are good out here. Yeah, there's too many guys in the 50s. I just Gugliotti's towards my bottom just because hit or miss. He needs better gap power would be nice, but he at least is gonna have good eye and above average contact. Or as we trust OSA, he's gonna have plus contact and plus eye. But anyways, as we go through, you'll kind of get more of an idea of what I'm really looking at. I hope that gives you kind of a short little idea. Just a few of them off my list there. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this first started. We will auto draft till next pick by Arizona. I'm gonna put this on default for the moment. Oh, by the way, there's a few almost ready guys. Oppenheim. Not bad. For a minute. There you go. There's a few guys. Scoogs is close, who's a guy I really like. I believe I showed you him. Hazley and Gonzalez are two of the ones who are closest to being almost ready. Benj is a little bit close. I sort of got one game I drafted him a little fast. Sorry about that interruption. Couple minutes. Interesting. Minnesota takes 8th best prospect according to MLB News at number 1. O'Hara is one I'm really interested in, by the way. Take a look at that real quick. Anyways, don't know quite what Minnesota wanted there, but I mean, I don't blame them. I have him as my number 1 as well. I definitely would have probably gone there, but why don't I like Fado? Oh yeah, because there's no movement. Alright, what's Cincinnati take? Cincinnati takes Hunter Green. I can see it there. High intelligence, not much of a leader. Good pick for Cincinnati there if you'll sign with him. Expensive. What's San Diego going to take? San Diego takes Austin Beck. Ooh. He's a nice hitter. Nice pickup for Cincinnati. That's one there for San Diego. Got a good chance. Young. Gonna be a little while, but Tampa Bay takes Bubba Thompson. Eh. Not as into him. He's got good gap power according to OSA, I guess. That's pretty good for him. But not sure about that one. Not a big fan of that, but he's got a chance to pan out. I'll give him that. They take Fado. Yeah, we don't like because he has no movement. Oakland takes Krause, and we're up. Okay, I don't know what Oakland's smoking there. Oh, okay, I see. Now, OSA has him rated a lot higher. They probably have him rated higher than too. I wouldn't like that though. That he frustrates easily kind of concerning to me. Alright, now the question becomes, who the hell do we take? Romero's there. But it requires effect. He's got low work ethic. I don't really like that. Got Herrera. His only problem is he can really only play first. Yeah, he can kind of play in the outfield. Kind of thinking leaning towards him because he's going to be a great. If he can develop like they think he can, he's going to be a great bat for us. If he develops like we think he can, he's still going to be a pretty good bat for us. So, a little bit better in the infield. I really feel like we need to get a better pitching though, but there's Pavin Smith. Not really much of a fielder there. He's got huge potential. I think he's actually wasn't he our original. I think we actually picked him if I remember correctly. Skoogs is still available, but as a slot guy, I may take a chance that he's around later on in the draft. There, Halesley and Gonzo. Gonzo's one I'm really kind of tempted at. That ground ball hitter though thing really bugs me. Like I said, primarily so. I'll admit, primarily there's a lot of bias because having Luis Gonzalez back on the team would be great, even if it's a different Luis Gonzalez. But that ground ball hitter batted ball profile is really concerning. There's Halesley we have as another option. But he's a slot guy. I think we can probably get him in the 2nd or 3rd round. None of these guys I think I'm really all that interested. Well, Gage I'm interested in, but his profile, he's just all over the place. Who knows what the hell he'll be. Oh god. Who do we pick? Who do we pick? Who do we pick? I really want to go this far in. More slot guys. Kiston here. What do we look at? We're looking at who's. I didn't want to see who's impossible to sign, you stupid. I want to see who's demanding money. Can't be that way. A quick look. Who are the top prospects? Oops. Well, that didn't give you what the top prospects were. What is it? Hook. I'm good. Hera. Bryce Lewis. I can see that. We don't like him as much though. Kraus, I think he was drafted anyways, but Romero we don't like. McKay. Green. Thompson. I'm leaning toward Keston Herrera, but we only have 10 million budget room. Hopefully not including if we need to sign anybody. By that I mean if we have to sign anybody, you know, besides rookies. OOTP, excuse me, OSA. No, it's our head scout likes Mercado. Okay. Oh, they like Mercado too. I really like Garrett Cave. We don't. They really like Skoogs. I like Hazley. Kind of like Gonzalez, but he's a ground ball hitter. I don't really like like him. I think I'm gonna go for the first baseman there in Herrera. Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit expensive for us, but there's him or Pavin Smith. Pavin Smith doesn't have quite the ability. I mean, neither of them are good fielders, but I'm really leaning towards Herrera. We got pretty much a consensus. He'll be at least a decent hitter. He's youngish. He can kind of play. We can put him in a few different spots. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. Do it. You know what? Let me see what my scouting director recommends real quick before I do that. He recommends Hazley. I do agree with him that Hazley would be a nice pickup. Kind of worried about it. I like Hazley, but he's a slot guy. I feel like he could be there later. You know what? I'm going to take Herrera and hope he's a little bit hard for us to sign, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. There we go. Go and go through the rest of it here. Philly drafts Romero. Milwaukee takes Royce Lewis. Los Angeles takes McKay. Here's what I was looking at, but Hazley's gone. Oh well. I was hoping he'd stick around to the second round, but I guess, yeah, I was taking a little chance on that. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite us in the ass in a few years. Four is gone. Donzo goes to Marlins. Oh well. We can always trade for him another time. Or not, actually. We'll probably need to, but I take DL Hall. He's not a bad pick. Houston takes Pearson. Also not a bad pick. New York got Bukasis. Blah. That's just his name now. It's just gonna be blah. Good work ethic, intelligence. Ooh, I don't blame him on that one. That's a good pickup. It's too expensive for us though. Take it, Burger. Ooh. If you look at OSA's rating, he looks like he could be a good player. He's got good work ethic. There goes Hook finally. Went way later than than they were expecting. But he finally goes, and he's gonna be with the Tigers. Giants get Beck. He was one that was on my list. Mets get Lange. I believe he was on my list, but later down. Get Pavin Smith, the other one we were looking at, because I think he's a D-back. Quentin Holmes. Not a bad pickup there for Blue Jays. LA gets Chief. Boston grabs Riviera. Washington grabs Griffin Roberts. A relief pitcher. It's kind of an interesting first rounder. Oh, there goes Mercado. He's a guy out of my list as well. Just because of his stuff there. Chicago takes McConnell. Toronto takes Prato. Could be a good contact hitter. Here goes Rangers Pearson. And we're at pick number 30. All right. Trevor Rogers. I believe we're in the competitive balance picks now. Shows how much I know about the draft, right? Where we at? Competitive balance? Oh. Tampa takes Thompson. Sheets. Goes Mitchell. Spurs get Pearson. Twins get Schmidt. Broadley. Tyler Johnson. Oh, we're in the second round. Ah, damn it. Reds got Skoog. I saw him sitting there. I was like, oh, he's going to be there. He's going to be there. Nope. No, he was not. Harbor. Carlson. And gets Cheese. There we go. Alright, so now we got a good fun to find our second pick. Gage Workman's a very good possibility. We lack a good third baseman anyways. And he's someone we're looking at. We really don't know too much about him. We won't be able to get him in. And he's from Queen Creek. It is a very tempting thought. We really do need a pitcher, but I'm not sure if there's anything out there I'm really interested in unless I take like Engelbrick. Oh yeah, that's that one. I'm like, what? K's potential? That's not what I was looking at. Oh yeah, that's I'm setting up a filter here. If you couldn't tell. Well, you could tell. You have eyes. Shit. Where is it? There it is. I want someone with a movement potential of at least 10. No one. At least 8. But more movement potential. There we go. Now it's working. That changeup needs to get better. I'd be tempted. He does have good. Oh god, he has good work ethic and intelligence though. Oh god, that's real tempting. This kid's not tempting at all. Nick Allen's not really. Yeah, he won't sign a press. Engelbeck's tempting, but I'm hoping he's there in another round. Gugliotti's a later pick. Davis is another interesting ground ball guy. Curious and asking questions. Do we take a chance that he'll be there though? Later. Oh, this is a question. I'm really tempted by the high school kid out of Arizona. I feel like we need starting pitching though, but that's a question. Can we get one of these guys later on? Do we take a chance on getting one of these guys later on to get the better? I'm gonna turn those off real quick. Get the hitter we feel is going to be a better hitter, better possible option there out there for us. I mean, I guess when you look at that, he's not as consensus going to be better. He might be there then in another round. Compared to someone like, where is that pitcher that just disappeared on me in a sec? Compared to like Martin. Oh, he's not consensus really big either. Gibbons can have plus stuff, but can he the movement where we think he will? I mean, both of us have him being a plus guy, but with a great curveball changeup. God. I might go with Davis. His only really complaint on him is his control. It just depends on who you trust. I heard Scout thinks he doesn't. They think he does. We have a little worse movement. I mean, Davis for us makes the most sense. Maybe Swanda? So young though. Cooper, I don't like his control. I mean, if he developed like they think he would, they go to be Heatherly. I like guys with so here's another little hint. I like guys with more stuff, like Martin. Yeah, I like the power guys. Right. Baz is one that's on our list, but yeah. I never said this would be an exciting episode, by the way, if you're wondering about that. I'm trying to make it exciting, but I'm not good at making stuff exciting. God, I can't. Kelvin Davis is definitely, he's not quite my type in that he's not a huge power guy, but he's got enough decent pitches. He's going to have, possibly, depending on who you ask, we think he'll have a better curveball to go with that changeup. I think he'll have about average pitches, but he'll have a great movement. You know what? I think I might just make that move. I think I might take my chances on Davis there. And say, hey, let's see if he can become what we think he can become. Because I don't like it, I gotta pay him slot. Or I gotta pay him a bonus. With Cornwell. Oh, Fisher, they really think he's gonna become, but he's impossible for us to sign. Jasky's another option. Not quite the power pitcher we like, but it'd be a nice average overall guy. He can at least do something for us, but I feel like Corbin Martin might be the worthwhile pick, but just because they have him so low, I think we can get him later. Now, it's not always the best way to draft, but I mean, it's the way you gotta go. He's gonna cost money. Scouting, Ladner. I may take Davis. Yeah, he's probably gonna be about an average guy on the mound, but I may take a shot on that. We do need a pitcher. Let's see what our scouting director wants us to take. He wants to take Warmouth. We got such a backlog at shortstop, though. Davis? That is Davis. Oops, shit. What'd I just do? Oh, I said the Rockies. I'm like, oh shit, what I do? Oh. Alright, Kelvin Davis it is. Oh, no, wait, sorry, he's the one who wants money. What the hell was it then? No, it wasn't Corbin Martin. Maybe it was Davis. Was it Davis? I think it was Davis. Oh yeah, he's slot guy. Yeah, let's take a shot at him. We're going to just auto draft now to our next pick. Pick 32, competitive balance pick. By default, see who's still hanging around. I lost my third baseman there. Oh well, I probably should have taken the third baseman, I knew, but oh well. What can you do? Jasky's still hanging around. Gibbons hanging around. No, Gibbon we can't sign. Look at me paying all that much attention. That's a couple guys. I really should just go with who I want. I shouldn't be going like, oh well, but is he? No, just take what you want. Okay, let's add these up. I may take it in that spirit. I may go ahead and take a shot at Engelbrecht here. Might be interesting with a ground ball hitter, and we have having absolutely no gap power. Cabrera is definitely an interesting one as well, but he's a high school guy. Good work ethic. Decent fielder. He could be on the list, dude. We do need bats. I'd rather get bats probably later because I feel like that's where I'm going to get bats a little bit later and go for pitching right now. I'm big more into pitching. Wanda's just kind of... Really, we have him not having quite the stuff. They have him having great stuff. Otherwise, we're pretty even on him. I may go with him. Dude, Swanda and Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht I like because Engelbrecht's a little bit older. I feel like he's a little less questionable. He's going to be a little bit more likely to be useful to us in the future. Not going to be quite as long of a wait. Swanda I really do like, though. Jasky's kind of just an average guy who could develop into something special, but I'm not really waiting on it. Engelbrecht is a left-hander, but he's got a little potential not to develop that movement quite well. I mean, he's still going to be there, but... You know, I'm going to take my chance on Swanda, the high school kid. Go next pick, number 7. Oh, Engelbrecht's still there. Well, that's easy enough pick then. Thank you. Sit there fretting. It's like, well, do we take him? Engelbrecht might not be there. Never mind. Engelbrecht will be there. Round 4, number 7. Alright. Turn off my filters real quick just to see what's hanging around. Gibbon's still out there. Oh, that's because I didn't want to sign with anyone. Duh. Pay attention, dumbass. Now we got a couple pitchers. The question is, do we go for 3 or do we go ahead and take a quick little run at a hitter? Ooh, this guy. Shit. Can't pitch worth a damn, but shit, can he field? Yeah, he's coming in my list in a little bit. Eh. Like crap. Like Gazzola. Gonna be someone I'd take as a hitter too. Arola has no goddamn eye. You know what? I may take a shot at Jake. He's a spray ground ball guy. I'm not too happy about that, but everything else, I'm willing to kind of take a shot on that. I don't like his lack of gap power, but I'd be really tempted to take a shot on him. And probably deloach you later. Yeah, I'll bring in Magnum. There we go. Next. Round number 7. We got this guy who's going to be an eye but can't hit worth crap. And no one wants to draft him anyways. Pay him slot. Yeah, okay, we'll wait another turn on it. Like, do I have to pay him money? Yeah. Ah, screw that, never mind. Let's look at our pitching potential guys here. Robertson's hurt. Oh, Tommy John surgery. No thanks. Hunas maybe. LeBron doesn't want to sign with anyone. Matt Ellis, he's not going to really become a starter. He has too little, but be a nice bullpen arm for us. Hensman, kind of similar in that sense. Gilbot, nah. I don't need a Killbot. I mean Gilbot. You know, Morgan Cooper might be someone to take a little shot and dark him here. In fact, I think I will. Because they have Cornwall becoming a top pitcher. We do not. Might be a chance. I might even take a chance on Cornwall, because like I said, the fact that the Scouting Association really loves him makes me think he might not be a bad chancer for getting us a pitcher. Him, Jodway, and back. President want to sign with anyone. Christian Westfall there. What about this guy? Could be a hard sign, but we think he has good stuff too. There's agreement on that. You know what? F it, let's try it. And we're in round 6. Yes, this draft is going to be a while. I will totally admit that. Alright, let's see. Back to our bad and potential guys here. Back to Ladners. Back to Loach. Yes, we don't have to pay him slot. Hello, Deloach. You can go ahead and come on in. Become my outfielder. In fact, I'm going to have to write that down on the sheet. Yeah, it's a little cheap. Alright, so there we go. That was the draft there. There's our guys we got it all signed. Lovely, lovely time. We'll go and sign those guys, do probably June, go up to the trade deadline, we'll see where we get from there. Oh, that was the live draft. I'm not sure how exciting that was, but hey, what can you do? Oh, I got a kind of idea. Basically, what I'm looking at there is I'm looking at like power pitchers, like the guys who get the strikeouts, bring the fans in, watch them strike them guys out. And on the draft, on the hitter side, we tend to be a little bit opposite. We go for a lot of walk guys, big on base guys, and from there, if they got power, I'll take it. But I'm mostly looking for a contact and on base. So, fun times. Anyways, that was the draft episode of this, so we'll try and go ahead and get power through into July. Probably next round will be a trade deadline. That won't be live, but probably the next update. I try to move this down. I may even do a June and then do July. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. Later.